Alright, so as you can see, I got the money necessary. And, yeah, it really did not take very long at all. So, we're just gonna go ahead and keep moving here, I think. Also, I apologize for the last recording session, because for some reason I had the audio, like, off. I don't know why. But, yeah, but I ended up adding, like, the music that would normally play in certain areas, so yeah. But, yeah. So, I made sure not to do that this time. We got the audio on, it's all good, and yeah. So we want to head back to the wharf and head towards the beginning of the game so we can go to Hammer's shop and get that ring, which will tremendously help out on getting souls to drop. Although there are still a few of them that are still going to be extremely annoying. Really not looking forward to that, but we gotta get them. We gotta get them. But yeah, believe it or not, we are actually almost done here. We are almost at endgame. Almost. There's still 2 more areas to explore before we can really start heading for endgame. But one of those areas is actually pretty short, so I think we're going to do that first. But first we want to get that ring, get that taken care of. Because one of the areas we're going to end up getting an ability that's going to allow us to do a lot of stuff we couldn't do, so there'll be backtracking involved, and yeah. Hey, that woman back there, she okay? I hope so. I don't know, she's been wounded pretty badly. The medicine I have won't help much. Hope she'll be alright. I think she'll be alright. I think she'll be fine. Yeah, me too. Know why I say that? 'Cause she's my type. Is she? You sure about that? Well, I got a business to run. What would you like? I know exactly what I would like. That freaking $300,000 ring. That's what I would like. I really don't need anything else. Soul Eater ring, there you go. Increases the appearance rate of spirits. Plus it brings your luck up by 2, so that's always nice. Okay, now we're broke. That's fun. But we got what we came for. Definitely put that on. Probably won't ever take it off, you know, until like we have all the souls in the game. Pretty much. So there you go. Alright. So let's head back to the warp. We want to head back to the warp point in the underwater reservoir. Dun dun dun. Because that little area down at the very bottom to the right that we haven't explored, that's what we're going to do right now. There's also an area to the left which will take us to another area that we need to explore, but we'll do the one to the right first, since the one to the right's actually takes less time. Holy shit, we just got the Archdemon Soul. Restores MP as damage is inflicted upon him. Yeah, so basically as you take damage, you'll recover MP. So I suppose it's kind of useful. I suppose. I don't really use it much, but it could be useful, you know? But yeah, that is one of those souls that is really annoying. There is actually a good place coming up that's good for farming that soul, but we already got it, so not needed. Not needed. Yeah, so I'm finally actually starting to upload this LP. Yeah, like just now, finally. And people seem to be enjoying it, so that's cool. I mean, not that I would expect they wouldn't, but still. It's nice when people enjoy one of my projects, you know? I like that. Alright, so here's the underground cemetery. It's weird, you don't go through like a hall thing. It's just kind of here. And the music doesn't change. But there's a were-jaguar and a bifron. This is a good place to farm for both of their souls. think the Bifron is actually easier on the other side, but... Spirit creature whose glow illuminates dark graveyards. Cool. They actually have an okay soul. And there's the Flame Demon if you didn't get him before. Which he's really easy to get, so... And the music stopped. Okay. Up. And there's like bodies walking to the right. That can't be good. I guess we'll go ahead and farm for these souls over here. But why are there bodies walking to the right? What could that mean? Why don't you think about that while I do this? While I farm for these souls here. Bum 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 bum. How's it going? Won't you be throwing a path of fire my way? I don't appreciate such nonsense, sir. Ah! What do you think you're doing, man? Be cool. Just take him down. No. I hate that punch attack. He just like catches you and it's not good. It's really annoying. That's why it's almost better to just hit him with Nightmare. But, yeah. There we go, there's Bifron. Shoots out a series of exploding fireballs, which is actually not bad at all. Only problem is it's not extremely powerful. I mean, it looks pretty awesome. It would be a lot better if it actually did more damage, but... yeah. Do you see what I mean? If it did more damage, that would be freaking awesome. But it's kind of weak, so... yeah. It looks cool, though. Well, I need to drop your soul. Ow! There it is. Packs an extremely powerful straight punch. Yeah, so it's like whatever. It's basically a punch attack. It's not that great, but I suppose it's alright for an enemy that's like close to you. But I don't really plan on using it. Ow! Why is that soul so easy? I mean, it kind of was before we had the Soul Eater ring. So yeah, you may be wondering just why are these bodies walking to the right? What's going on here? And they seem to be walking towards a boss door. You starting to put two and two together? Well, if you know Castlevania, then you should have a few ideas on why that is. But first, I'm gonna come up here. There's another were-jaguar. There's a few of them here, so it's an even better place to farm for them. If you want to do that. But I already did, so I don't need to. But I believe there's something over here. More of those bodies walking to the right. There's $2,000, so that's exciting. And no, those bodies can't hurt you, and you can't hurt them. At least not yet. But over here, there's a save point. It's good times. Because yeah, there's a boss, obviously. And just think about it. There's bodies, there's a boss coming up. You should probably be able to guess what boss this is going to be. It's a boss that's in a lot of Castlevania games, and it's always a fun boss. Yep, you probably saw this one coming. Yes, it's Legion. Of course it is. He is one, he is many. He is Legion. He's really easy in this game, but very important. You wanna, if you want his soul, the only way to get his soul, you have to actually take out all of the parts surrounding his core. If you don't, you won't get his soul. So make sure you do that. You don't want to end up killing him by mistake, because it's actually easy to do that with how powerful you can be in this game. So make sure you don't do that. Make sure you take off all of the outer shell. There you go. That's all you need to do. And you'll probably kill him before he really has a chance to do much, like I just did. And you'll automatically get his soul. Fires an array of lasers, which isn't too bad. It's alright. I still prefer Nightmare, but still. It's alright. Or yeah, Legion. I think we know what it's going to say about Legion. There he is. He is many, he is one. Of course. And we got his soul. He gives 12,000 experience, which is pretty sweet. And yeah. Guess we can check out his soul. There it is. So it's alright. Better fill out the map here. We need that map completion. There we go. Okay. Good times. But make sure you come this way because we're going to get a very important ability. There's a room full of rippers, so that's fun. Boom. Yeah, so that has a pretty cool range to it, but like I said, I prefer Nightmare. It's just too good not to have on. You know what I'm saying? Random Crimson Cloak. Okay. We can check that out. Blood Red Cloak. It's not bad. Gives you a little defense boost and intelligence boost, but we're not going to worry about it. Here's what we want. Galamoth. Recognize places in which time has been stopped, which will be extremely important for that certain enemy that we couldn't do anything about that. But it's interesting, it's Galamoth, which is like the hardest boss from Symphony of the Night. So, luckily we don't have to fight him here. Luckily. Because that would probably actually be a hard boss. But knowing the GBA games, I don't know about that. But yeah! Out of the way, dude. Out of the way. Got stuff to be doing here, you know? Up here I think we got a couple things we can pick up before we head to the next area. Because yeah, that's about it for this area. The underground cemetery. How's it going? Here we got the gold room, which I think makes enemies drop more gold, which is kind of unnecessary, but makes enemies leave behind more money when you wear this ring, and it brings defense up by 1. But we're really not in need of money, so yeah. I mean, it would have been nice like before we had access to that money trick, but now it's just kind of it's not necessary. And over here we have a high potion, so that's cool. But yeah, that pretty much does it for this area. That's everything we can do here. So, next we want to head to that area up into the left, because that is another new area. An area where we're going to find a very important ability that's going to allow us to pretty much get anywhere in the game. Of course, that'll make it so we'll have to do a lot of backtracking to get a lot of stuff in places we couldn't get before. But that's the fun of the game. That's what we're going to do. Out of the way, Rippers. Out of the way. You die now. Wow, Nightmare doesn't seem to hurt that guy that much for some reason. I don't know why. And they randomly put an Alaraun here for some reason. I don't understand why.